Anita, St. Romain Rooney. Well, we met in high school and hit it off right from the start. And from the very beginning, he said he was joining the Navy. From the first time that I met him, that's what he wanted to do, because he was not cut out to go to college. And he didn't have too many choices in the matter. His parents said, you know, well, either you're going to go to college or join the military. And he was there for our for my senior prom, and then left for boot camp. So was not there for graduation. And but it was good when he did get home from boot camp. And actually, we decided that we would get married. And we had set a date of November 21st, 1970. And he went. It was April 1970. Anyway, he goes back to San Diego and finds out that he's been transferred. And we're going to get married now, he says. And that's what we did, June 1st, 1970. And was transferred to Pearl Harbor, did a Westpac cruise, and wanted me there when the ship returned. And that's what I did. So I flew to Hawaii. My first flight ever. Was 19 years old. And one of the other Navy wives, Peggy Sprouse, met me at the airport and had my hotel room for me and everything, and took good care of me, my first time really away from home. And the other wives were all getting together, and in Hawaii you make these huge paper leis, and the tugboats go out into the harbor and drape these on the ships, and these leis, it's beautiful. So that's when I first saw my husband again, after we were married and had our little honeymoon. I was there in Hawaii. It was February 1971, and the ship came back from their Westpac cruise. Boot camp, not too often. I think we did get letters, but it wasn't too often. And I think they would hold their mail, and then they'd get a bunch of letters at one time and everything, boot camp. And the same thing when he was out to sea, of course, then it was letters only. Phone calls were too expensive, you know, back then. And I'm trying to think how long that had been, those many months, from June to February, that we didn't see each other. We were there together in Hawaii for a while, and then he'd have to go out to sea occasionally for a couple of weeks at a time. You know, so I was, you know, there alone. But it was a good time. It was fun in Hawaii. You know, you could go to the beach, shopping. It was nice. It was really nice. We had an apartment outside. We lived in downtown Waikiki Beach, so it was really nice. Very nice. I think it was about May of '72 that I flew back to the mainland. He was on his way to get the Turkish crew and sail to Turkey. That would have been 1973 when they sold the ship to the Turkish Navy.